Breaking news now on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
There were some people that sheltered in place. It was really amazing to watch people in this time of crisis.
And tonight, 5 people are injured, shot at the Brass Mill Center Mall in Waterbury. But tonight, law enforcement says because people listened to police orders, Waterbury avoided a major tragedy. We begin here at 10 with those breaking news stories. A gunman is still on the loose. I'm Sarah Sanchez.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Let's not waste any time and get you 3 fast facts. First of all, we know police were called to the mall for the first time at 4:40 this afternoon. Investigators think it started as a fight, and this was not a random act of violence. And we know nobody died so far, but we do have calls out to learn more about how bad the victims' injuries are.
We have team coverage from Waterbury tonight. Let's start with Fox 61's Raven Blue. She's been on scene for hours now.
Yeah, she joins us live tonight in Waterbury. Raven, what's the latest from police?
Yes, I'm here at the in Waterbury at the Brass Mill Center, where Waterbury Police and Connecticut State Police are still investigating after 5 people were shot earlier this afternoon.
We do not believe this was a random act of violence. We believe this started as a conflict and it escalated.
Just before 5 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, Waterbury Police responded to a call of shots fired at the Brass Mill Center Mall, prompting a massive response by local and state officials and a lockdown of the mall. Several people sheltered in place inside the building until they were safely evacuated by law enforcement.
It was really amazing to watch people in this time of crisis keep cool heads and follow plans and shelter in place. We've been able to escort them out. Our detectives are interviewing those folks right now and identifying them.
5 people were shot and taken to area hospitals.
There were 5 victims that were struck by gunfire here. They were all transported to local area hospitals where they received treatment. Thankfully, currently, there is no fatal issue with this particular incident.
Governor Ned Lamont released a statement following the shooting saying, quote, "We are grateful to law enforcement who acted swiftly. Details are still forthcoming, but the Connecticut State Police will be assisting Waterbury Police with the investigation. Our hearts break for the Waterbury community, the victims, and their families who have been impacted by this incident."
We have a team of investigators working with the state police, the FBI, and the ATF that are working on collecting video evidence and other digital evidence.
Now, officials believe that there's only one gunman. Unfortunately, they're not in custody at the moment. We'll continue to follow this story and provide you more information as they become available. For now, live in Waterbury, Raven Blue, Fox 61.
All right, thank you, Raven, and we'll get back to you in about 25 minutes for another update there.
You can imagine how terrifying it was for all the people inside the Brass Mill Center at the time of the shooting. And several people with whom we spoke outside the mall recounted what they saw. Fox
61's Jamel Johnson has more from one witness after they were able to get out of the mall safely.
Right here in the Sears parking lot is where media was staged, as well as people who were retreating from the mall during the shooting, and they were trying to just get a feel of what just happened. There was a mix of people in the parking lot of the mall who were inside and were able to make it out, or people who had loved ones inside and were worried for their safety. One person who was inside the mall was Farouk Saeed, who works at the Fix-It repair store. He recalled the moments when everything started to happen.
So yeah, it was about 5:40, I just heard like maybe 5-6 gunshots. I seen a lady drop down to the ground. I seen another lady drop down. Seen somebody trying to hold their leg. I ran, try to get shelter. Also, she was, like screaming, asking for help. She's losing blood. She needs help. Try to call law enforcement about a few times. They didn't answer the phone. People came, helped her, try to cover up the wound. There was a baby also trying to run, and that's pretty much all I could think of. So the police actually came inside the mall. They had big weapons. They even went, they would go store to store, escort you out, take you out, tell you close up, leave, get out of here ASAP.
Waterbury Police Chief Spagnuolo said that they have a great relationship with the mall owners, and they'll be talking about increased safety for the mall as soon as possible. In Waterbury, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.
And of course, we're not done with Waterbury tonight. We'll have another live update for you coming up at 10:30. Until then, we've got complete coverage of what happened on the free Fox 61 News app and on Fox 61 Plus. Just download it to your TV to watch for free.
Well, it's official. The Pratt Whitney strike is over. After 3 weeks on the picket line, union members will be headed back to work on Thursday. A new contract was voted on today, and it was approved. Fox 61's Emma Wolforce was there when the vote was tallied. She brings us the details.
Members approved this new deal by 74%, with about 1,600 people voting. But some still felt the contract didn't go far enough. There was disappointment and even anger from members of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers Tuesday.
I think it's trash, absolute trash.
Multiple members walked out of a meeting to vote on a tentative agreement between union leaders and Pratt Whitney.
It looks more they took more things away and just and reshuffled it and handed it back and were like, hey, lose 3 weeks of pay for not being in work and then lose a signing bonus and come back to work. We swear it's a good deal.
More than 3,000 workers represented by IAM, like Kevin Callahan, went on strike 22 days ago after they rejected a new 3-year contract.
I voted to not take the contract. I think that the company could have definitely done more for us. We got a lot of people that are hurting now. Everybody's just trying to make ends meet. But from what they offered us now and what I see the people in there doing, I don't think it was good enough.
Union leaders announced they reached a tentative agreement with the aircraft engine manufacturer last Friday. Workers were striking for higher wages, job security, and better retirement benefits. Leaders say the contract includes significant improvements in all 3 of the workers' main demands. It has a 4% general wage increase immediately, followed by a 3.5% in 2026 and 3% in 2027 and 2028. But members who voted against the deal say their signing bonuses were taken away and believe job security is still not assured.
That job security only extends the length and time of the contract. So in 4 years, guess what you have to do again? You have to argue for job security again. So that's not real job security.
Ultimately, the new contract was approved, and members who voted yes say even though the picket line was strong, the 3-week strike took a toll.
I'll be honest with you, it's a struggle, but at the end of the day, we got our union brothers and sisters. We're making it happen every day. It keeps our spirits up. Our togetherness is what really keeps it going.
Absolutely. I'll be back to work Thursday, happy as I can be.
Union members will return to their jobs this Thursday. Reporting in East Hartford, Emma Wolforst, Fox 61.
Emma, thank you. It is 10:08. A motorcycle crash in Killingly sent one person to the hospital. Police said that person's injuries were bad enough that they needed to be flown there, although they did say the victim was conscious and alert at the scene. That crash happened just after 3 p.m. on Providence Pike. Police shut that road down for a while, but it has since opened back up.
Well, right now, Willimantic police are investigating a hit-and-run crash that involved a moped and a pickup truck. This crash happened just before 9:15 last night at Ash and North Streets. The moped rider was critically injured and airlifted to Hartford Hospital. Police say they're looking at surveillance video. They're urging the driver to come forward. Anyone with information is asked to contact Willimantic police.
A new at 10, it was quite the crowd for a Tuesday night at Mohegan Sun Arena as fans of all ages came to see the Connecticut Sun host the Dallas Wings because it was a homecoming of sorts for former UConn Husky Paige Beckers.
Yeah, it was a big deal. Tonight's game was her first in Connecticut since going pro. Fox 61's Patty Foote has more from some excited fans.
It's a historic homecoming for one of Connecticut's most beloved basketball stars. Fans packed Mohegan Sun Arena as they welcomed Paige Beckers home to the state where she made a name for herself as a UConn Husky.
Go Sun! Go Sun! Hey, come on, no matter what. It's going to be interesting out there, but I'm going to be screaming no matter what. So, yeah. I'm excited.
Basketball fans wasted no time making their presence known at Mohegan Sun Tuesday night. Between Sun t-shirts, Dallas jerseys, and even UConn number 5 jerseys, the fans were ready.
I love seeing women's basketball players play because you get to see cool professionals play.
I'm so excited for the game. They're both 0-4, so let's see who gets the first win.
Tuesday's game marked a historic night for Connecticut basketball. Paige Beckers, the beloved UConn star of recent years, played her first professional game in the state she called home as a Husky.
I watched Paige Becker at UConn. She's really great and awesome in how she speaks about justice within the WNBA. Also excited to hopefully see both rookies out there, Sanaya and Anisha out there. It's going to be a really good game.
I'm very excited. I love Paige Beckers. I got this as a birthday present, and I'm so excited to see her.
Huge Paige Beckers fan, and I'm just really excited to support her in the W as she's making this transition.
I'm actually starting to get into women's basketball, and I really love it, especially Paige. I think she's a great role model, and she's doing some really great things in the W, and I'm really excited to see her play today.
It's my birthday. It's my first game, since the new season and everything, and I'm pumped. I can't wait to get out there and see them. And I know it's a long shot, literally, we are last in the league right now. That's real, but gotta stay a diehard fan no matter what. And I'm just pumped to see it, just to be in the arena again. It's been a while, so yeah, for sure.
Connecticut fans will get one more opportunity to see Paige play at home this season. The Sun hosts the Wings on Friday, June 20th at Mohegan, Cape Hattie-Foot, Fox 61.
Okay, thank you. And in typical Paige Beckers fashion, number 5 led the way, leading the Wings to their first win of the season. She led her team with 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists as Dallas won 109-87. By the way, another former Husky, Tina Charles, did pretty well for the Sun as too. I have 27 points, I think, leading all scores. And so for both teams, they were winless coming in. It was Dallas's first win of the season. The Sun's still looking for theirs. They play again on Friday on the road against the Indiana Fever.